Hey there, welcome to your January 2025 Flowhub product update. Happy New Year, and I'm excited to show you some of the new features and improvements Flowhub has in our system. Some things I'll be demoing for you today include our new global product catalog. This should decrease the amount of manual effort that it takes you to import products into Flowhub. We also now have product tags and effects in Flowhub, so you can add tags such as on sale, expiring inventory, or holiday specials, or effects such as sleepy, happy, creative to your products. With tags and effects, you now can filter inventory by those and create specific deals based off of those tags and effects that you've created. I'll also be going over our predictive PAR report and showing you some of the updates that we've made to that report, and go over how we've added in custom carousels into Flowhub Kiosk. Some features I will not be showing you today, but I'd recommend you look at our release notes to learn more, include setting a minimum price for regulated products. So if you want all of your regulated products to only be able to be discounted down to $1, you can set that up in your store settings. And we now have variant-specific strain, species, and descriptions. So if your strain, species, or description does not match that of your parent product, you can now edit those on the variant level. If you are a multi-state operator, you now can create deals by state. And for our Greet and Stash apps, we have a couple updates. So here in the Greet app, you'll see that you now have the ability to have your customers consent to SMS or MMS messages or consent to email messages directly through the Greet app instead of needing to do that in Flowhub on the customer profile. This should make your check-in and checkout process a bit smoother. And we've also added in an option to hide all zero quantity inventory from Stash. This will make it so the Stash app only shows you your in-stock inventory and will make your auditing process a bit easier. Of course, those zero quantity inventory items will still be viewable in Flowhub and will not be deleted until you have fully deleted them out of the system. Let's hop into the demo. Flowhub's new global product catalog feature gives you access to all of the brand verified products in weed maps. And what this should do is that it should decrease the amount of time that it takes you to manually create a new product in Flowhub. So for example, in this case, I want to bring in a Wana gummy into my catalog. I'll click this import from catalog button and I'll be brought to this global product catalog page. I have the option to only see items with images if I'd like to, but from here I'm going to find that specific item that I want. In this case, it's the 1:1:1 passion fruit pineapple 10 pack. When I click select here, I'll be brought to a field where I can choose which items I want to bring into my Flowhub listing. That includes the brand, the name of the product, the description directly from the brand, image, strain, species, and any potency fields. On this case, I'm going to bring in all of these items by selecting import. And when I bring these in, we'll see that any item that I brought in from that listing will be highlighted in blue with an option here to remove this to revert it to the original value, or I can go ahead and change the name here. In this case, I want to remove this 10 pack. As I scroll down, we'll see that the image shows up, the description displays, and all of the other THC amounts come in as well. Once you add in your pricing and your cost, you'll be able to save this item, and this is now available for you to use and import into inventory. Should you link this to the wrong item in Weedmaps, you have the option here to unlink this product from Weedmaps catalog, and what that will do is it'll remove that blue checkbox from that Weedmaps item. As the cannabis industry is shifting away from sativa, indica, hybrid as the main ways that people choose which product that they want to purchase, and instead are focusing more on effects, Flowhub has built the option for you to add effects and tags to products. Let's do an example here. So on this 1:1 melon pod vape, I have the ability to edit a single item here in Flowhub and add in a specific tag or an effect to this item or any of its variants as well. Tags can be anything that's more internal for your dispensary. So for example, maybe it's expiring soon. You could create an expiring soon tag and then create a deal or add a filter option for your bud tenders to filter by to see all of those items. Other examples for this would be a holiday deal. Maybe you have a bundle and you want all of those products to show up under a specific tag. And these things are searchable and filterable in inventory in Cashier and on your inventory table. Effects are a little different. Effects are going to be customer facing, and that's really going to be those things that our customer might be asking for in what they'd expect to experience after they've consumed that product. Examples of that might be sleepy, maybe it's creative. And as we can see here, after I've added in those 2 tags, those tags will be available on all of the different products moving forward so that you can add those things to your products. In addition, what you'll see here is that you have the ability to bulk add tags as well. So maybe I wanted to add a tag to a bunch of these batteries. I can go ahead and select them, and then I can choose the action that I want to take. Maybe I want to add a bunch of new tags, replace all of the current tags on that item, or find and remove different tags as well. All you'll have to do here is click that, and then you can choose which tag name that you'd like to add into that product. Tags are also available, as you can see here, up here in our products catalog. They're also available on our cashier table as well. So if I check in Chelsea Handler here and click this filter button, we'll see here that tags are an option as well, along with all of your other filter options. And these can be used in conjunction with one another. So I have the ability to say, okay, I only want to see edibles that will make me sleepy. I can use that here to really optimize your bud tender's experience as they're working with the customer and provide some really tailored insights into what that customer might enjoy purchasing. With effects being more customer facing, tags are going to be something that you can use at your dispensary to help you sort and filter your inventory a little bit better. A great example of this would be for a deal. You'll see here on our product discount, you can now filter your products available for a deal by tag. So in this case, I have that expiring soon tag example. And what that could do is you could do a 10% off discount or whatever works best for your dispensary. And when I select that, we'll see that all of my products that were under that tag and any future products that are added to this tag will be automatically included in this deal. The predictive PAR level report in Flowhub is ultimately one of our most powerful reports when it comes to inventory insights and helping you make good analytical sales trends and inventory decisions based off of the perfect stock levels for each product. Our predictive PAR level report, when PAR stands for periodic automatic replenishment, you can avoid overstock, prevent stockouts, and ensure that your shelves are always ready for your customers. So let's go through what this report shows. First, it'll show you your dynamic days of supply, so you can track how long your inventory will last based off of your average sales velocity for a specific time period. So if we take a look at the citral flow here, we can see that the PAR level that you've set is 10, but the suggested PAR level is 7. And that kind of help you make decisions on if you want to increase your PAR level, decrease your PAR level, whatever works best for your dispensary and what you're seeing on a day-to-day basis. In addition, the PAR level report also breaks down each of your items by SKU. So we can see here on this same example that we have a current SKU count of 2, and it'll tell you how many of each SKU that you have in stock. Finally, you can use the predictive PAR level report to forecast some of the trends that might be coming over the next couple weeks at your dispensary. You can do this in a few different ways. First, in the report, we have options here for the per variance percentage of the current quantity, and we'll also show you the current days to PAR, or the days to zero that we're predicting based off of your current sales in Flowhub. In addition, you have options up here with the filters to choose which store you'd like to run this report for, if you'd like to see all of your items or only items with your PAR levels. And then also you can use some lead time information here to see how many days you want to go back and look at data, along with how many days you want to have things in stock in between your receipts of your new inventory and your wholesale orders. We've added in customizable carousels to Flowhub Kiosk, and we've done this in a way that is super easy for you to set these up yourself with guided instructions. So here I am on the Kiosk tab of Flowhub. I have all the correct kiosk and ecom permissions necessary to see this page. And on this page, you'll be brought through a checklist of items that you might want to complete in order to customize your kiosk menu. First, I have the style and color. Check out our release notes for more information on that feature. And to the left here, I have an option for carousels. Carousels are a rotating list of inventory that you can customize and choose which products show up, very similar to how you create a deal in Flowhub. So in this case, I wanted to do a holiday carousel. And you can see here that when I click on one, such as this rolling up holiday spirit, I can add emojis and choose the name of it. As I scroll down, I have the option to choose a label for what I want that carousel to be called on my website, and have the options here to choose what I want this filter to be. So in this case, I want all of my pre-rolls to show up in this carousel, and I want them to only show the ones that are between the prices of $20 and $80. You also have the option here to sort your carousel to show either by name, by price, low to high, or show your best-selling items first in that carousel. Carousels as well can be moved around. So if you wanted your eyes redder than Rudolph's nose to be all the way at the top, you can adjust it just like that. And you have the option here to delete a carousel too. Once my carousels are ready to go, I'll press save, and you'll need to refresh your kiosk in order to see those changes. Let's hop into the kiosk and look around. Here we are in our customized carousel view of Kiosk. We can see here that that Rudolph example is all the way at the top. And as I scroll down, we'll see all of our other custom carousels as well. Of course, if you just want to use basic category carousels because that's the easiest way for your customers to find the information, no problem. Those are available by default, and you can toggle them on or off in the settings of the carousel in the back office. As I can see here, as I scroll through carousels, all of my pre-rolls will show up in this rolling up holiday spirit example. And once I get to the end of this list, there'll be a button for someone just to view all of the items on that carousel as well. Other things in Carousel here is that you now have the option to open up a filter drawer and see things such as all of the different brands, species, terpenes, types, and prices. Thanks so much for tuning in to the January 2025 Flowhub product update. I'm Layla, a product manager here at Flowhub. Keep an eye out for an email that has a product survey in it where you can give us your feedback of your favorite features and anything you'd like to see improved or added to Flowhub here in 2025. You also can subscribe to our release notes at releasenotes.flowhub.com to stay up to date on everything new and exciting in Flowhub. You can get help from a real human at our support email at help@flowhub.com. Or if you're a self-learner, go ahead and go to our help hub at help.flowhub.com to learn how Flowhub works and troubleshoot any common errors. Finally, you do have an option for in-app chat, and you can contact us directly using the !help button in our Flowhub Maui application. I hope the new year is off to a great start for you. Super excited for our partnerships, and we're always here to chat if you'd like to. Have a great year. Bye.